Have fun. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. It is Sunday. It's Turn Up Sunday. We've had 2 spikes in a row. You'd think that is already like, you know, wow, 2 spikes in a row. That's crazy. Now, what if I told you that we're going to get 3 spikes in a row? I don't know. I have a feeling. The game is trying to reward me for my patience. This is what I'm telling myself in my head. So we're gonna just hope that that's true and I'm not crazy. But yeah, first we need to find Joan, figure out what kind of price we got, and then what's gonna be realistic for today. I mean, it'd be pretty insane to have 3 spikes in a row. It's like, oh, I've had 3 spikes in a row. I shouldn't buy. I should just wait. I should shuffle the RNG. And then I'm like, no. We're gonna just go for it. Where's she at, though? Have to do that, like, run behind the museum check. That's quite important. That no. Whoop. Okay, I guess I went the wrong way today. My first initial thought was, yeah, run to the left, we'll find her. And I was like, nah, we're gonna run to the right today. Like, when I listen to my gut, it doesn't work. And when the times I don't listen to my gut, it doesn't work. It's great. I don't know how I do it. How do I always make the wrong decision? It's impressive. Cause yeah, legit, like, she ain't here, dog. She's most definitely just somewhere on the left. Or I'm blind. Or she's somewhere awful. I prefer that to not be the case, but you never know. Uh-huh. Okay, the camper's here again. Interesting. Okay, come on. What is going on here? See, they can see one, just like straight up chilling there. The acre where I said, you know what, maybe I should drop some money there. I swear she's gonna be here because I didn't drop money here. Dare I say Where is she? What is going on? Don't tell me she's in that stupid little part of the acre to the right, because I don't see her here. Okay, that one was funky. Is she here? What's going on? Five minutes and I've done nothing but fail. These truly are the dark times. Okay, legit though, where is she at? This is, this ain't right. Dare I say. I've been to every acre, have I not? Like, legit? Did I go here? Right? I swear I saw movement in this corner down there, but then I didn't see anything and I thought it was a ghost. So is she just chilling here again? No. Okay. If that's not the case, then is she doing some stupid thing with that stupid acre? In a stupid way? Stupidly? Like this acre. This acre's a problem. Because like somehow she can teleport. I don't know how she does it, but she can do it. I swear, I've checked every acre. I have not seen her anywhere. So, did I forget one? Or did I mess up checking an acre? The only one I haven't checked is like the dock acre, but I'm pretty sure she can't show up there. Maybe she can, but I don't think I've ever seen her there before, so I've never really bothered checking it. Cause it's like what? Already 7 minutes. It's so over. Just skip this week. I haven't had trouble finding her like this in quite some time. I thought maybe I got better, but maybe she's like playing hard to get to. It is Sunday, right? I'm not... Am I crazy? It's Sunday. And I even ran behind the museum to make sure that it wasn't like a she's behind the museum moment, you know? I feel like I've done everything right. Except find her. Which is arguably the most important part. But yes, like, I don't think she can show up here, and she's not here, so that's that. Is she somehow here? Behind the police station? No. Here? This is crazy. Come on. I'm just gonna mash A. Okay, so she's not that, like, hello. I don't know. She's here? Well, that's stupid. I have no idea what the price is at here. So, in the interest of not wasting time, that was like 9 minutes to find her, practically. We're gonna just grab an inventory, I suppose. This will get us at least 2. Probably. And that's good enough. I think. I don't know. We're gonna drop 9, and then we're gonna go from there. Again, I don't know. It's like, am I really gonna get 3 spikes in a row? That seems a little suspicious. You're... What? What do you mean? I don't understand things sometimes. 192k per inventory? And increased by another 5? I don't think I can hit the same amounts today. I don't know. We're gonna find out what we can do. Maybe I can hit 5 though. I don't know. It just depends on Joan. I mean, I wanted to be on a little earlier today. I was a little slow today. Except I wasn't, because I was here at 9:55. Technically, I was before 10. So, like, you know. But this is not it. The way, like, finding her took way too long. But yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago, it was 118. And then that last week was 123. And now this week, you're telling me it's 128? That it all went up by increments of 5? These weeks are connected. That means this week is going to be a spike. And based on... It's going to be a Tuesday spike. I'm just guessing, by the way. It was on Wednesday, and that was on Monday. So I'm going to guess that this one's on Tuesday or Thursday. I'm just making stuff up. This is this isn't real, you know? I'm just saying, oh yeah, it's happening. Oh yeah, definitely. 192K. Times 25 is 4.8 mil. I'm just trying to think what I could realistically do by noon. Okay, I'm out of money. I need one more. Wonderful. I mean, it really depends on how Joan behaves. That is the other part. I think 5 mil is realistic. 7 mil is like a little much. I was like, I don't know if I can do 7 mil again, guys. I just don't. I feel like it's not gonna happen. Can you stop being so angry? You're messing with my turnip buying. You're throwing my purchases off, man. Okay, so there's a bunch of turnips. Let's actually pick up these ones first. If I do that, then I can drop the other 6 like this. Okay, that's 100 and yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so I was right. We can get 2 inventories like this. It's not perfect. But it's essentially 400k. Yeah, I mean, basically 5 inventories is 1 mil at this price. It's pretty close to that. I mean, it's not, because like it's 192, so it's 16k, well, like 8k less per inventory. So like this is 400k, so it's like 380, so like 384, so whatever, right? Math, okay. Like, it doesn't matter. Point is, it's basically, and it's 1 bill off of max price, so it's not like max price is actually gonna be that much, but still, it's pretty close. So yeah, like 26 inventories would have us 5 mil. But right now, our problem is that I have a mosquito bite on my leg. It's kind of itchy. Now the problem is that, like, Joan took way too long to find to begin with. I did start earlier than 10, but like all that extra time has already been eaten up trying to find Joan, which is really frustrating. I mean, like 6 minutes have been me purchasing by the time this inventory's done, plus like moving the money over. But it's fine, you know? I mean, who knows what we'll actually get this week, right? I'm just in my head, I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, it's happening. I know it's happening this time. D3 is the one that's above me, right? How do I, like... Do I not have the color? Can I not have the highlight option below? Oh, it is. Yeah, that was awkward. I don't have enough space because my window's like shrunk, so it's not displaying the highlight thing. Because I have the sheet that has like all the acres, how many bags I have dropped, how much money, and then I added to it so I could count how much money I drop in an acre afterwards. So I'm sure that I have that right, and then now I'm gonna try highlighting the ones I take money from, so that after I've done that, I know it's good. Okay, so there you go. I bought 2 inventories from Joan so far. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, if I can hit 5 mil or 5.5, maybe 6, I don't know, that'd be cool. But not sure. Anyway, we went around this way just in case she shows up at the museum. It's not one of my... I mean, it's not my favorite acre because it's a little weird. However, Joan really likes to show up there apparently, so why stop her? Is what I'm saying. Right? Because if I just ran directly into this one, I don't think she would show up here. But I don't think she's here right now anyway. Yeah, if we can find her quickly for the rest of the stream. Okay. Well, that's pretty quick. Okay, so let's see. We have 30 bags here. 30 is 900k, as we all know. Which is not enough for 5 inventories. I think I could buy 5 inventories here. So let's do that. We're gonna grab these 2 because they're from that other acre. Right, no problem. And then we can grab this, and that is 990k. That should be enough for 5. 5 should fit here, and then that's another mill down. Easy peasy, right? That's what I'm saying. Yo, wait your turn, buddy. Okay, so that's 180k. That's 190k. That's actually not enough money. Alright. So we should be able to buy 5 inventories here, hopefully. Dropping them will be a bit of a pain. It's kind of annoying here, but make it work. And then if we can get another... Like, if we can just get quick... If I can, like, find, like, do quick cycles, you know? Like, just find her within, like, a minute or 2 each time. And just maintain focus. I think we can do alright. Yeah, I'm just telling myself that I'm getting a 3rd spike. I don't know. I don't know. Something tells me that's unlikely. But, I mean, like, hey, getting 2 spikes back-to-back on weeks where the price was insane, that was pretty good. And I was like, well, this could be a chance. I mean, if it decreases, I lose a bunch of money. Maybe. Depends. I mean, it's not even that bad if you think about it, right? Like, if I put, like, 6 mil in or 5 mil in, it's like, oh, no. Let's just go with 5 mil. 5 mil's an easy number. Alright, let's say I put 5 mil in. It decreases. That's a percentage decrease that ranges from 5% to 20%. 20% of 5 mil is a 1/5, and that's 1 mil. So, like, you don't even lose that much money if it's decreasing. Decreasing is just a pain, because you buy the turnips one day, and then the next day, it immediately decreases, and you know, oh shoot, okay? But if you sell the first day, obviously you lose the least amount of money. It could be as little as 5%, which is not bad, right? Even if it was 10%, that's 500k. That's like, oh, okay, whatever. I can make that back. And it, like, that's an inventory, you know? If you buy an inventory of turnips here, and you sell that full inventory, that's that, you know? So so it's not like it's a lot to make up. Which is, I like that part, you know? Like, it's just more the time issue. But obviously you can sell inventories where you lose money way faster. Like, if I buy for 2 hours and then I have to sell, it's like, oh, I can sell like an inventory per minute, maybe. It's 25 inventories, it's like half an hour. That's not that bad. So yeah, it's not really the money issue when it's a decrease, it's more the time. Because it takes a lot of time. Mostly to buy. If you're selling, it's quick at least. That's like the best part. Really, if it's like a non-spike, just a random pattern week, like chances are you are not making profit. I think I've only made like significant profit on a non-spike week once. And that was recently. And I made like, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil? 4 mil? 2 mil? I can't remember. It was something. It's kind of insignificant if you look at the profit margins from like a spike, but good because it like makes up for lost money during other weeks, right? So I can't complain. Anyway, so we're gonna see what happens here. Go crazy. I've been thinking like, oh shoot, what do I do? Like Silk Song's gonna come out on the 4th. Do I go crazy on turnips? Do I buy less? I think I don't know, you know, because like, what if I want to play Silk Song one day? It's like, well, here's your spike, kiddo, and you're like, no, I want to play Silk Song. So I don't know. I might juggle both. I'll figure it out. I'm still thinking though. I think it really depends on the price. If the price is like weak, I'll probably spend less time. Not 100% sure yet. But yeah, that's coming up. Did some more game shopping yesterday. I got some more stuff. I'm kind of happy with what I got. There wasn't as many, like, there's things that I want to find, but like I feel like they're hard to find in person, potentially. But I got some good stuff. I'm happy with a couple of these things, to be fair. And I got some good deals on some of them too. I bought a lot of Donkey Kong games. It's funny. There's this one store that was doing a sale on retro games. So I was able to save a decent amount of money on some of them. The Donkey Kong game. Well, the Donkey Kong on the NES. Like, if I look, it's like averaging $40 usually, and I was able to get it for less than that. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm trying to, like, collect every Donkey Kong game. Not really, but kinda, but not really. I have most of them, actually, now at this point. I bought a lot recently. I mean, I bought Donkey Konga 1 and 2 recently. I've ordered Jungle Beat because I got an offer on it. Dude, going on eBay and you just add things to your watch list and then you get random offers and you're like, wait a second, you're telling me I can save 15%? It's kind of the move. You just find a bunch of listings for one item, you just watch them all, and you're like, oh wow, offer, nice. It's pretty cool. Pro tip: don't use that. That's my tip. Don't steal my scraps. Don't steal my purchases. So yeah, I got Jungle Beat like that. I also, Donkey Kong Country 2 showed up recently. I already had the first game when I got my NES, actually my SNES. I bought Donkey Kong Country 3 yesterday. I also bought Donkey Kong Barrel Blast yesterday, because it's the first time I've seen it in person. And again, I got a deal on it, so it was like below average. And I was like, yeah, sure. Give me more Donkey Kong below average. Then I got some DS games. I got like a good deal on Metroid Prime Hunters. I remember playing that as a kid and enjoying it, even though I don't know if it holds up to this day. Got Wario Land. I got Brain Age, so it was cheap and there, and I never actually owned Brain Age. Oops. I finally got Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yes, finally. I got it. This one's been bothering me a lot lately. It's like been on sale, like legitimately through like standard retailers maybe once, and I missed it. And now they've jacked up the price to 85 bucks for a new game, which I'm not thrilled about. But yeah, so I found it like used 60 bucks. So I said, yeah, okay. 60 versus 85, good enough. I've looked at Marketplace and I found like a listing where it was like 45 bucks, but it's like significantly far away. And it's like, do I want to drive over an hour and then back? Do I want to spend like 2 hours driving? Right now, it is the summer. Let me just point that out. It's been really hot lately. It's like, do I really want to spend 2 hours in a hot car driving so I can save 15 bucks? The answer is no. And like, there's the other alternative where I message said seller on the Marketplace and go, hey, do you want to just ship this to my house? Because I'm lazy and I don't want to go over there. But how much is shipping going to cost? Like, I'll pay the shipping. How much? It'll probably be the 60 or it won't be the 60. And then I also have to talk to someone on Marketplace and give them my address. And I don't want to be like, hey, can we meet somewhere in the middle? I suppose that's also an option, but like, I don't know. I don't know how these people, I don't know how Marketplace works. I haven't met anyone to purchase anything off of Marketplace yet. So, I kind of want to. There's like a couple games that I've seen that I like, they're hard to find and I've seen some good prices. So I kind of want to like see if I can make some of that happen. I really even wanted to get the original Pokemon Stadium, but its price varies so much. Like in store yesterday, I saw it at 70. Online with Marketplace, I've seen it at 30. And then eBay, it's usually like 40 to 50. But the condition of the cartridge is just, it varies so much. And like, it's that stupid label on the front that the children thought would be a good idea to write on. It's like, no, I don't want you to write on this, child. From decades ago. So, anyway, there's a decent looking one there, and I think I want to get that, because I never had the first one. I had the second one. It's like, oh wow, you never had the first one, which is cheaper, but you have the second one, which is like nearly double the price. Wham wham. I know. But I can't play the Lickitung Sushi game. I can't play Clefairy Says. Those are the two reasons I want Pokemon Stadium. It's the Lickitung minigame and Clefairy Says. I don't know if I can remember the other minigames. I feel like there's a reskin in 2 of one that's in the first one, maybe? There's some weird ones, but yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, also crazy, I saw someone on Marketplace recently who put up Pokemon Let's Go Eevee at $15, and I just went, huh? That can't be real. And then I messaged them, and I never heard back, but the listing was no longer available. So clearly, a million people, potentially their dogs as well, messaged them being like, oh, I'd buy that off you, can we get this? Because like, what do you mean $15 for a Switch game? You're crazy. They also had like the Pearl remake for like 20 or 25 bucks. I think it was 20. I was like, what do you mean? It was funny. They had a listing. It was also Bendy and the Ink Machine, and they're like, gave the prices, and the total prices for the Pokemon games was 35. They're like, or 35 for all. But then that listing was gone, and they put up another listing for Bendy and the Ink Machine, because clearly nobody wants that. I mean, why would you, like, can't you just buy it on Steam on sale for, like, nothing? Like, why would you get it physically on the Switch? I don't know. I don't get a lot of third-party games on Switch, obviously. I get the first-party games. But yeah, so I got Legends Arceus finally. Because, like, I've been spending way too much time trying to find a good deal on this thing. And like, I found eBay listings where it was like maybe 50, 52, but it would have a little bit of shipping, so it'd be around 60. And like, you're still paying tax in that case. You wouldn't be paying tax if it was Marketplace, but like, there's more effort involved in like, if I'd have to meet or ship or whatever. So it's like, you know what? I'll just buy it here. It's on sale. It was at one of the stores that I previously been to. I went for a quick trip there after the other store. And like, whatever, it was maybe 2 or 4, a month ago probably at this point that I was last there, but they didn't have Arceus at the time, at least used. And this is my philosophy with used games. Obviously with old games, they have to be used. You're not going to get them new unless they're sealed, and if they're sealed, they're going to be probably really expensive. And then if they're sealed, I'm not going to open them, because what? What do you mean you're going to buy a retro game that's sealed and then open it and degrade, like all that value? What? I could never. sure some people could with no problem, but like, you know what I mean. Anyway, so it's like with Switch games, there's no manual, just the case, the art, and the cartridge. So as long as it's not like destroyed, it's gonna look pretty good. And like I looked at the case and yeah, it looked pretty good. So yeah, I'm fine with buying used Switch games that can save me like, think about tax and all that stuff. That's saving me like $30 at least. I was like, yeah, sure, worth it. So that's where I'm at. So I finally got that. I got a couple other like games on clearance for like $5, so that was pretty cool. I bought Castlevania 2, Simon's Curse Classic. What a horrible night to have a wait, was it what a terrible night or horrible night? Shoot, fake fan alert. I got it for like $25. I'd seen it on eBay for $25, but it also came with a $14 shipping fee. And I'm like, ooh, that's not very nice. Ooh. And then that one was like actually somewhere nearby to me, but they didn't offer local pickup. And I was like, do I want to ask them about local pickup? And it's like, nah, if they wanted local pickup, they'd have the option on. Let's not do that. And then there you go. I found it. It's in good shape. Great. You know, there's a lot of games that I played as a kid that like I either rented or borrowed, and I'm trying to get those now so I can have like a full collection of all the games that I really enjoyed. I bought Assassin's Creed Black Flag because I guess I had it digitally. I don't know. I can't see the game somewhere, so like that makes me think I had it digitally. And like $4 just so I can have it physical. Yeah, worth it. Because again, I didn't have Assassin's Creed 1, but I got that now. So it's like I have the original. I have all the good games. I'm trolling. I don't actually have all of the good games physically, apparently. I don't have Syndicate. I guess I should be looking for Syndicate. Whenever I see Xbox One games, I played it on the Xbox One, I know. Whenever I see Xbox One games, I don't really look too hard, but I guess if I could find Syndicate for cheapsies on the Xbox One, that would probably be worth it, just to have, like, the physical set. I don't really care about the newer games. Like, you know, back in the day, I was a big fan of Assassin's Creed. Ezio is the GOAT. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him back then. Like, I played the first game, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, but it's, like, also kind of terrible at the same time. And then I played Assassin's Creed 2, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than the first game. I have a running joke with one of my friends, where we basically always refer to the original Assassin's Creed as a tech demo. Because you play the second game, and you're like, oh my gosh, I could never go back to playing the first game. It's so bad, it has no redeeming qualities. I'm being a little bit hyperbolic there. You know, because like when the little DNA strand, or whatever, the animus strand goes across the screen, you can press a button to change the cutscene angle. Ooh. They never did that again. Top 10 gaming mechanics lost to history. I can't believe there's an achievement associated with that mechanic. And that you had to view like 85% of all the extra cutscenes or whatever. It's kind of funny to think about it. Anyway, okay, so that is 5 inventories here, right? So there's like 1, there's like 2, there's like 3, and then there's like 4, 5. Whatever, that's 5. So we bought 7 so far. So we're over 1 mil. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna run up to the museum and then see what we can make happen next. So yeah, it's 10:30. We got like at least an hour and a half left. I'm aiming to be done at basically noon today. I do have some other stuff that I have to get to do. That's why I was like, I want to get this done. I want to be on earlier so I can make sure I have enough time. But I was early, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah, Assassin's Creed used to be good. Kind of, you know, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, even when I was playing Syndicate, I know like that's when people were really starting to be like, okay, come on. But there was a dedicated hood button, and that was fun. But they also like removed whistling, or is that in Unity? Also, wow, look, she's here in this acre. That's pretty cool. That's handy. Handy dandy, one might say. Okay, let's think. This one has a lot of space. It is basically a full acre. So if I take 192,000. That's what we're working with. We times that by 10. That's what am I? Is it 192 per acre? I mean, per inventory right now? Are you telling me I can buy exactly 10 inventories in this acre right now? Cool. We need more. More! Okay, right now we have 7. Right? We got 7 inventories so far. Now if we have 10, we'll get 17. What if I told you if we dropped enough by 13, we'd have 20? Nobody's seen math done at such a level. I'm trying to leave like the further ones away so that I know like I have to build it. If I can keep the outline of the shape, it'll tell me what to do, you know? Okay, so if I have 450k, if I add 450k to that and then divide that by 192, we have 12.34. Not enough, by the way. We're gonna go through a lot of money here. I hope it pays off. Okay, so if I times that by 192, and then I add 120k, and then divide that by 192, I have messed up the math. So, okay, we have that, plus 450k, plus... Okay, let me divide that by that. No, we need one more. We need one more, and then we take one more for safety. Okay, so we should be able to buy 13 inventories here. That'll take us roughly about 40 minutes. I need to pick up one more. And then we'll still have 50 minutes. We'll be at 20 bags, which will be about 4 mil. Just shy of 4 mil. Which is pretty good. I mean, if we're at like 11, 10, and we're at 4 mil, I think we could maybe hit 6 without too much trouble. I don't know about 7. It really depends on like how this works. But yeah, this should be 40 minutes-ish. Assuming it works. Should be enough room. Full acre. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, where was I going? What was I talking about? Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I mean, I liked Origins. Kinda. Odyssey, I feel like I liked Origins more than Odyssey. I think Odyssey was too long. And when I say I think Odyssey was too long, it 100% was too long. And like the DLCs were like so long and unnecessary. And like they didn't really add much. And I was like, ugh. I felt. Origins was cool. And I don't know, I think I like Egypt more than like Greece. I don't know, ancient Egypt seems cool, like a crocodile god, yeah. And you could talk about Crocodipopolis. That's my impression of one of the characters. I'm not trying to do a voice. I'm not trying to do a bit. Just trying to. I feel like that's how Bayek kind of said it. Crocodipopolis. And that's like Crocodile Town. That's cool. I like that. There's a crocodile. You can just get killed by crocodiles randomly. It's great. Anyway, yeah, so like OG Assassin's Creed, if I had most of them physically and I was missing a couple because I played them, like got them digitally, but then I can see them for like $4 each, and then I can just be like, yeah, now I have them all physically. Great. You know, that's kind of cool. I'm trying to get like series, I guess, and like games. Like I'm trying to get games I want to play, games I liked playing, and then series. Like I'm trying to get the Donkey Kong series. And like I was explaining, I got Donkey Kong Country 3, so now I have all the Donkey Kong Country games on Super Nintendo. I have Donkey Kong 64. I have the 2 Donkey Kongas that were released outside of Japan. I will need to get Donkey Kong 3 in Japan. I could order it online, but I'd rather try to buy it in person. I don't know if I saw it when I was there during my trip. I'm trying to remember. I also might not have been looking for it. Like I've said previously on stream, when I was in Japan, I did not know how they sorted the game, so I was just looking at basically everything in a section. And I don't know if I saw Donkey Kong or not. I don't know if I was looking at the GameCube games as much. I feel like I was looking at the other ones more. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. I was trying to buy the Yakuza games, so like And then I was also just looking at N64 games. I was basically trying to find Animal Crossing. And I did. I did find one version. I got Dots no Mori Plus. That's what I was basically looking at. I wasn't looking for the other stuff. I just wanted to find, like, buy that for, like, because it's cool. And it's a different version, clearly, right? It's not quite the same as this game. And that's kind of, like, I don't want to just own Japanese games. I do think they're cool, but I don't think there's... I don't think it makes as much sense for me to collect them. Unless, like, I have a very strong attachment to them, or they have something different. Right? Donkey Konga 3 and all the other Donkey Kongas, they'd have different songs. And then that would be cool. This has, you know, different content, and it, like, means a lot to me. You know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Where am I going with this? Yeah, okay, yeah, I have, okay, so then I also have Jungle Beat on the way, so I think that covers the GameCube Donkey Kong games? Question mark? I think that's them, and then Barrel Blast. I don't own Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, however, I own it on the 3DS, and that's good enough for me. I could also buy it on the Wii, or the Switch. Do I really want to own the game 3 times? No. No, I don't. I also have Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. So I have that. I have Bonanza. I have the NES game. That's like all the console ones, basically, I think. Except the Returns, because I have it on the 3DS. And then there's also, like, Donkey Kong Climber. And Mario vs. Donkey Kong. March of the Minis, or whatever. But I don't really care about that one. I feel like I have most of the Donkey Kong games now. Pretty cool. I have Diddy Kong Racing on the N64. I guess if you want to count that. I'm considering getting Diddy Kong Racing DS. I did play that as well. I thought that one was cool. They added, like, some new stuff. I didn't mind it. I beat it. I don't know if it's worth the remake. I guess it's kind of like the Mario 64 DS of Diddy Kong Racing. I just wanted to say that. It's like the stupidest thing I could say imaginable. It's like literally the same thing. It's an N64 game that got a remake on the DS with added content. Wow. And it's 64 DS. Like, wow. Crazy. Who would have thunk? Mario Party 1 also showed up yesterday, so I gotta, like, test that one out. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of dirt in, like, the front crease of the cartridge, so I'm thinking maybe I can clean that. I also bought, like, a controller at a thrift store yesterday. They also had an Xbox 360 Slim there. It wasn't too bad price-wise, but, like, it didn't have the cable, so I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. Because, like, I don't have the Xbox that I had at the moment, so if I could get, like, the Slim version, then I would at least have something. So, maybe next time I'll find one? I did get a controller, though. It's also disgusting. It's very dirty looking. And I feel like if anyone who knew me saw me pick up this controller and hold it, they would be like, what are you doing? You're incapable of touching such a filthy object. But it was $10. I think I only have one 360 controller. I might be mistaken. But I do have my original one, and jeez, that thing's seen some stuff. It's very old. The stick is, like, so worn off, it's crazy. Like, that thing took a beating from me, essentially. So I think I have that one. I did also see some, like, controllers, some 360 controllers posted locally on a different site. And they were $10 each, but they didn't have the controller packs. I was like, oh, I could get 2 without the controller packs for $10, or I can just get one that has the controller pack for $10. Also, it had the batteries in it. And what do you mean it had batteries in it? How long had it been... What? How long has it been sitting there? Clearly they don't know how to handle the stuff, because, like, why would you keep batteries in a controller? I don't know. I wasn't opening all the electronics in the thrift store, okay? I wasn't just going around to open them up. But I was like, what do you mean it has the batteries in here? What if they leak? Then I got even more cleaning to do. I could have bought both the controllers too, but I was like, I'll just stick with one. And it's a black controller. I have, like, the, like, white, gray, whatever you want to call it. Beige, maybe. That was the one I used. And then now I have the black one, so that's cool. I want to get different controller colors. It's a bit of a problem now. I'd like to have, ideally, 4 controllers per console. Because then if you have, like, some sort of get-together, or gathering, perhaps, you know, you'd have enough controllers for everyone. And for most consoles, I don't know if I can say that I do. Actually, now, with my recent GameCube purchases, I have added some extra controllers, but I wouldn't let people use the Emerald controller. Nah, that one's a collector's piece. That's exclusive. So I wouldn't do that. But I do have, like, a purple one and 2 wavebirds. I have a silver and a white wavebird. I'm using my white wavebird. And then I have a purple and the emerald one. But I do want to get, like, a silver, a black, an orange, blah, blah, blah. Maybe some more. I've been looking, okay? It was like, there was a store, it had the sale, so I wanted to check that out. And then I wanted to start going more on Marketplace at that point. Because I have not really utilized Marketplace enough, and I want to see what I can do. I've, like, saved some listings, so I just have to start, like, messaging people that aren't too far away. That's the other issue. Like, if they're too far away, like, come on, I don't wanna deal with that. Okay, so that is not enough. That's not enough. And this is enough. That is 3 inventories already. Look at us go. I feel like we're making really good time today, but also, like, the price difference between this and the other one might be significant, right? Like, okay, this is not going to be exact, but if we look at, like, the difference between 129 and 120, that's pretty close. If I was trying to spend, like, 6 mil, it'd be a difference of, like, 2 inventories. So I guess, like, we can make up for the fact that I took a long time to find Joan. Just with the price difference. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, it'd be cool to have 4 controllers per console. Just, like, not all of them, but, like, enough. Like, growing up, like, I had a gray and then, like, the atomic purple N64 one. Now I have a green one. And, man, I saw the yellow controller at the store yesterday, and it's like, cool. And then I was at the counter, and in the display case there, I saw the Donkey Kong one. I was like, oh, it's the Donkey Kong 64 yellow controller. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that in person before. And I'd seen pictures online, and in the pictures online, all I noticed was the Donkey Kong 64 logo above the start button. I was like, oh, that's cool, nice. Yesterday, I saw it in the display thing. I noticed, it's a banana. For anyone who doesn't know, the N64 controller has, like, 3 grips, basically, and each one of those, the end was painted like the end of a banana. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's legit just a banana controller. Unfortunately, this thing is hundreds of dollars. I don't know how rare it is, but clearly it's pretty rare. But I'm like, man, I want a banana controller. That would be pretty sick. And it's Donkey Kong, you know? Like, get that. That'd be a showcase item. So I'm gonna think about getting one of those eventually, but, like, that's hard to justify. You know, when I'm spending money on games that, like, I really appreciated and liked, I'm like, if you spend, like, 50 bucks on Donkey Kong Country 3, and, you know, like, new games now are, like, double that price, it's not the craziest thing in the world. I do buy a lot of my games on sale, though, right? So that's why it's, like, hard for me to, like, justify all this. But, you know, if you think about, like, all the money I've saved for buying games on sale, and then I buy all these retro games and try to get good prices out of those, it all works out. All works out. But yeah, like, I only buy maybe 2 to 3 new games per year, and the rest are ones that I play because I've already had them or something else. So, like, yeah, I'm spending tons each year. Like, this year, I bought the Pirate Yakuza game and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I also bought a Switch too, but that doesn't count. Me when I make up rules to complement my points. I mean, consoles are different though, obviously, right? Consoles happen, like, every once in a while. So I don't know if it's fair to, like, count those. And like, yeah, I don't know. Like I had the Xbox One because I got on the Xbox path at one point. Wait, we have enough money. Where did she go? Am I blind? The answer is yes. Yeah, like, I got on the Xbox path with the 360. I was a Nintendo kid growing up, and then I bought my Xbox One. I bought that on my own. Like, growing up, a lot of the consoles were like Christmas gifts, right? Like, you get 64s for Christmas. Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. And I assume the GameCube was. I know I got like my Game Boy before going on a trip to Europe for the summer. That was pretty cool. It's pretty fun for the flights, just playing Pokemon Ruby. Good time. But yeah, I feel like most of them were like Christmas gifts. Anyway, so I bought the Xbox One because I was in the Xbox like app, right? And then I got the Switch, whatever. And then I made a switch to PlayStation. Why? Spider-Man. That's really it. There'd been PlayStation games that I played at like friends' houses when I was younger. Maybe like the PS2 titles. But I thought they were cool. Mainly Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter was the one game that I would play at a friend's house and be like, man, this game is so good. I wish I could play this. I'd always be trying to play it because like, I need to play this. Anyway, they showed like the Marvel Spider-Man on PS4 and like, oh wait, a Spider-Man game? And Spider-Man 2, the game, that one's pretty good. I had a lot of fun with that. A lot of my friends and I all had a lot of fun with that. Because like, I need to play it and get it for that. And then I went and played like a bunch of the other exclusives and I played the older stuff and I was like, man. And then the PS5, I did get the PS5. It's been, I mean, I don't know. It's like getting less and less important to have consoles now, I guess. Because like Xbox doesn't do anything. They just buy studios and kill them. And Sony just releases everything except Bloodborne onto PC. You don't even need a PlayStation. But I don't know, like, I do like the PS5, you know? Like, I like the new controller. Like, growing up, I was like, what is this DualShock? This is disgusting. The GameCube controllers are the best. And you know what? I'm sorry, but the GameCube controllers are still the best. He says, holding a GameCube controller. Don't worry, I would never speak against you. Concentrating. It's only gonna drop. Okay, can I drop any up here? Yeah, okay, cool. How much is that? Is that 5? Yeah, okay. And that makes 6. Not enough. Cool. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan, and then I got the PS4, and I was like, this is okay, I got used to it. The PS5 controller, I do think it's actually pretty decent. I do think it's a lot better than the PS4 controller. Also because the PS4 controller has a micro USB port for charging. What is that? PS5 one has a USB-C. It's nice. It doesn't get knocked out if you nudge it ever so slightly. It actually stays connected. It's crazy. I use my PS4 controller now whenever I play games on my computer that I want a controller for. Honestly, like, I did get the Xbox One and the Xbox One controller, but like, I don't like the Xbox One controller in comparison to the Xbox 360 controller. They cooked with the 360 controller and then they overcooked with the One. I didn't really like it. I do have a Master Chief one. It looks pretty sick, but like, I don't like the D-pad. The way it clicks is funky. And like the buttons just, I don't know. Maybe I just like wore out the other one so much that it became a part of me. And I like it, but like, yeah, the one controller just never did it for me. So then it's like, well, what do I connect? Am I going to connect my Switch Pro controller to my computer and use that? Nah. I'll just use the PlayStation one. So yeah, I use the PS4, the DS4. I would consider using the PS5 one. I feel like I need to like clean the PS4 one maybe. Like sometimes the stick gets a bit annoying. Like when I'm playing Souls games and I'm trying to run, sometimes like the stick inputs get a little funky. I don't know if it's like just a cleaning issue or what. I could probably clean it and figure out based on how I've been doing similar teardowns lately. Not real like teardowns, but like I did open up a GameCube to clean it. I opened up a GameCube controller to clean it. I opened up an NES cartridge to clean that, and I actually got it working. Actually, I fixed like the Wavebird. One of the Wavebirds wasn't working, so I fixed that because it was battery leaking stuff. And then I fixed the NES one. GameCube I just wanted to clean up because it was not in good shape. So, yeah, I mean, I could probably open up the controller and check it out. But I'm also like tempted to get like a different PS5 controller on sale. Sometimes they go on sales and like it's like a $20, $25, $30 maybe sale. And like, maybe worth it. I really like that they have a purple one. And it's like, ooh, should I get a different color to use at my desk? To replace what I have here? Because this one looks fine, but it's not the best. So, yeah, I'm thinking about it. You know, it's on my list of things. Do I really need to? It's like, it's not necessary, but it might be worth it, you know? Just because, like, then I'll be just, like, computer one only. It might be nice to upgrade the one I have here. Not the one I meant to pick up! That's 5. That's 6. I guess I can just do this. Okay, so what do I have? I have 6 right now? Okay, good. I think we're doing... somehow I feel like we're making really good time. I feel like I'm finding Joan really quickly lately. The first one was bad, but these next ones have been pretty quick. Like, we are coming up on the hour mark. But we're already halfway done this thing, I think? Over halfway, maybe? Anyway. So, yeah, did I really get here from talking about all the controllers? Yeah, so it's like I have some GameCube ones, I have 3 N64 ones, so it's like if I get one more, I'm good, but it's like, which one do I get? I don't want to buy them all. I do like the N64. I just don't know if I want to commit to buying all those. I'd rather commit to buying all the GameCube ones, because it's my favorite, you know? And there's a lot of controller colors and stuff, so... I'd rather spend the money on games than controllers, for the most part at this point. I think that's where I'm at. So yeah, it's like that, and then like the Wii, I think we had like 3 Wii modes. For the longest time, and 2 nunchucks. So like, I think I need 2 more nunchucks. And then when I played Skyward Sword, I didn't have the Wii Motion Plus sensor, so I just ordered a controller online. I don't know if that controller is third-party or not. I'm a little confused. I think I have to double check. I feel like I thought it was legit, but now I'm like second guessing it. But it was just like a controller built in Wii Motion Plus. It's blue. So technically I have like 4 Wiimotes and 2 nunchucks. Like, I also, if I found like a black Wii that was like cheap, I'd probably buy it just for fun. Because I have the white one, and it's like, oh, I could have both. I don't know, I don't really want to get into buying different versions of the same console. Except GameCube. That's different, okay? GameCube is the exception to every rule. Because it's my favorite. Clearly, because I feel so strongly about it. Like it's hard for me to pick favorites, but I'm like, when I think about the GameCube and like collecting them, and I look at the other ones, I'm like, ooh, that's a bit much. It's like, clearly the GameCube is the one I want. So, yeah, but the Wii's usually pretty cheap. So if there's a black Wii for like 20, 30 bucks, yeah, why not, right? And it's like I have an SP, a Game Boy Advance SP. I kind of want to buy an original Game Boy Advance, but I keep seeing them at like $100, and it's like, do I really need to spend $100 on a version of the console that maybe is inferior? Oh, crazy, I know, maybe, but the SP is better. But I do like the aesthetic of the first one. I think it would be cool to have. Like, do I need to get a Game Boy Advance Micro? No. Would I like to get a lime green SP? Kinda. Or sorry, not SP. Just the Game Boy Color. But like, I have the purple one, and purple's my favorite color, and I'm happy with that. But it's also like, the lime green's kind of sick. It's just like a lot of, oh, it'd be cool to have this. But do I need it? No. So unless I see a really good deal, it's like, I'm probably not gonna get it, because it just seems excessive. Wow, you're getting 100 turnips. Mistakes were made. Wait, 10 turnips? Oh! I was saved! Good. That was a mistake. Let's see what happens if I do this. Woo! Good. Okay, cool. That's all the money down here. We can start working our way up the ramp now. That's 5. We need 7. Cool. Alright, let's fix this mistake. Alright, it's 11:02. So by my calculations, we got maybe 2 or 3 inventories left. I don't know. We'll see. I think 11:09 was the time that I thought it would be, but like 6 minutes takes us to 11:08, but maybe 11:09. So, but I might also be a little bit behind pace because I made a couple mistakes. So maybe it's 3 more inventories. I guess I probably could have moved more money here, honestly. Kind of seems like it. Or actually, maybe not. Now it's getting like a bit challenging to drop money, right? Or sorry, drop turnips. Is that too much money? That is too much money, yes. Yes! Okay, so we still have a little bit of room up here, but not much. Okay, so yeah, we got 2 or 3 left. Then we're done in this one, and then we're at 20. 20 inventories. So depending on where we find Joe next... I mean, if we get I don't know, if we get another really good acre immediately after this, we'll be at like 4 mil, and then I could buy, and we'd be at like 6 mil, and then I'd wrap up probably right around noon. Yeah, this is getting a little awkward now. So, I mean, there's still more space down below that I could use, I guess. It's just a little out of the way, hard to see. But this is still fine. I guess I probably won't need all these bags. I did grab 2 extra, right? Okay, so that's enough. So that's 7, right? So that's 5, that's 7. You're telling me there's 2 more things of 7? But maybe I'll need 6 for one. So yeah, I guess we still have a couple more. I think I'm a little behind. I guess I still have 2 more. Now it's 11:09. This is when I was thinking I should be done. So maybe it'd be like 11:15. And then if that's the case... How many have I even bought here? I don't know. I assume that I knew how many I was buying, but maybe I'm wrong? You never know. And like, there's still like plenty of room down here, so I guess I could just drop like 3... Did I actually get like 14 here somehow? No, that would make sense, would it? I think I'm just behind. Anyway, yeah. Well, how much did I take? What if I just did like... Let me get the calculator out again. Yeah, okay, it should be 13. So I think I'm just behind. That makes sense. So I made some mistakes. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's just say 11:15-ish. We'll have 45 minutes. I'll have 20 inventories. Which is just shy of 4 mil. If I got another good acre like this and bought, then I could probably end up with like close to 6. So I guess I'm aiming for 5. 5 for sure. But maybe 5.5 or 6 if possible. I don't think 7's happening today. I would need to get like really lucky, and I don't really think I have the time if that happened. So that's the other issue. I don't want to have that. I don't want to be in the spot where I have to say no to that. I'd rather just get one good acre immediately after this and then just buy that to like noon or just afternoon and then say, good, done. I also am not like bringing anything closer to the store. I don't know how much of a difference that's making. Like, I'm literally just buying, dropping, and going. Like, I guess the store isn't that much of a reset, but it might save me a little time. It's just coming down to buying. And then yeah, like tomorrow, if there's nothing, if I don't have to sell tomorrow, I will take some time to move some of the turnips. Like, I can move the entire police station, probably. I can move the 2 there. These ones I'll keep here, because they're pretty close. It's not too bad. But yeah, anything further away, I'll just move up, I guess. And right now, there's like 7 that are further away. And because of the trees that I cleared at the store, I should be good to move all of those at least. That's assuming, again, nothing happens tomorrow. Last week I was gonna do that, but then it happened on a Monday. Also, I guess I gotta do it multiple streams tomorrow. Actually, shoot, I really do. I'm gonna like wake up and I'm gonna do the aerobics. I've done it 11 times now, so I need 3 more. I'll do it Tuesday and Thursday for sure. Assuming there's no rain, we're good. Then I only need 1 more. But if there's rain, I'm in trouble, so that's why I want to do it tomorrow. And then, I don't know, maybe Wednesday? Because if it happens Tuesday, then Wednesday could be it. And then Thursday, I don't have to worry about it. And that's a backup day in case it rains. Because I don't want to have to wake up on a weekend. Like, my sleep's already been kind of cooked this weekend, so that's annoying. I woke up like early and I was like, ugh. Couldn't sleep again. I was like, man, this is annoying. Anyway. that's it. Like, this week, there's really not much going on. Katrina shows up tomorrow. She'll be there Tuesday. And then, who knows who will be here next. And there's nothing else going on this week. Monday, next Monday, that's Labor Day. Which is important. Get an item then. And we finish out the, finish up the aerobic stuff, and that's good. And then we're good until the fall sports fair. Which means I can just focus on Silk Song and turnips, I guess. I was thinking of doing, like, the island stuff in September, but if Silk Song's out, then yeah, I think I'll focus on that instead. I'm sure you'll understand. Yeah, this acre's pretty full though at this point. Maybe I could have done one more inventory, but also might have been too much. Just to, like, store in the meantime. Not too sure. I can't drop there? Was I too far away? Or is this legit? Okay, whatever. Okay. There we go. That should be 13 inventories, and then there's 5 at the police station, and then there's 2 at the other acre. So we should be at 20, which is 3.84. We got like 43 minutes. If we get one more good acre, we can just buy out until basically noon, maybe a few minutes after, and we should be at like close to 6, and that would be good. But don't know if we'll get that or not. I guess maybe I'll run up top so we can roll that out. I don't know, can she not go to like acres that are directly adjacent? Is there like a rule here? I'm not actually sure. I mean, it would be nice if I just got one more now and I didn't have to, like, think too hard. Looks like that's not the case, though. So, let's see where she is. Okay, she's over here. We know what to do. So 450k. We know that's enough for 2. You know what? I think I should move some money in that acre next time I get a spike. I just really wanted to like put a bunch of money in my bank and really like supercharge it last time. So it's like, look at all this progress. Oh my gosh, you know? You only have to put 50 mil in the bank like 20 times. That's not a healthy way of looking at it, by the way. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Okay, there you go. That's more. Oh, I actually seen a present. It's been a while since we've seen that. Okay, so this is 900k. That's enough for 4. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got more than enough for 5. Safety in numbers. Applies to animals and also bags of money. Okay, it's 11:20, so we're gonna buy 5 more inventories here. That'll take us to just shy of 5 mil at 25. And it should take us to 1135. And then we just need to get another acre similar to this. If I get a good acre after this, like, I don't have a lot of time afterwards, and it feels annoying to, like, stop. And it's like, should I just leave the game running and then come back and, like, just turn the stream on again? Is that, like, ridiculous? It would work in theory. Okay, come on, dude. It would work in theory. I just don't know if I want to do that or not. It seems, like, excessive. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's the move. Me when I take a 1 to 2 hour break from buying turnips. Anything crazy going on eBay today? There's a WarioWare game where the bids run out in like 5 hours. Go for that. Oh man, this is crazy. What happened to this one? There's been one where I've just been bidding on it. It's kind of a game to me. It went crazy though. I bid on it like a day ago. It's Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Great game, by the way. Yeah, I had it. It was at like 200 US, so that's like almost 300 for me. Yeah, and then like it was at like 230, and then someone just kept bidding up. He just kept bidding up a bunch, and then it just hit 300 8 minutes ago. And now it's at 305, and I feel like I should bid on it just for fun, but now it's like way too much that like I can't even consider it. That's too much. Like it's telling me it's like $421. And there's also shipping, so that's like 450 bucks. That's like, I can't even jokingly put a bid on that at this point. It's too much. WarioWare, maybe. There's a Mario Party Island Tour game that's going cheap, that could happen. I got an offer on a GameCube controller. 5% off, that's like $1.50. That's not very good. Believe it or not. I will not be accepting that offer. But yeah, so like I'm gonna look at some more stuff. Like I said, you know, I've done most of the big local stores now, which is I don't know how many, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 2, 3, 4. No. There's like 5 or 6 stores that I've hit so far, locally. So, that's where we're at. And then like, yeah, eBay's been pretty good. Like eBay, like I can do auctions on some. Like Mario Party in one store I saw yesterday, Mario Party 1 was listed at $140 and it looked awful. The label was super faded, awful condition. I was like, $140 for that? That's crazy talk. Quiet. Oh no. I'm sorry, Hazel. I didn't mean to bother you. I'll let you be alone. Where did Joan go? There she is. Okay, so yeah, that happened. And I was like, that's a crazy amount. And then I saw another Mario Party at another store, and it was 100. And I was like, okay, it looks in better condition. It's 100, whatever, great. I got it on like through auction for probably 60 or 70. And it's in pretty good condition, so I'm pretty happy with that. And as far as I can tell, from my quick glance, it does appear to be legit. I'm trying to train myself to identify games at this point. I think I'm doing pretty well. Like, I can see the stamp. The writing on the back looks right. The logo looks right. The PCB has the right, like, color for the contacts. So, the seal's kind of got that, like, funky little thing going. So, it looks good to me. I think there's like a little bit. Is there a little bit of writing on his nose? I don't know, maybe, but like I could maybe fix that. But yeah, it looks like there's a couple like marks on it that I could probably clean up. I'm getting better at cleaning things. Like I got a black GameCube recently, and it like had like just a little bit of dirt. I cleaned it, and it looks pretty darn good now. Just needed a little bit of attention, a little love and care, you know. But yeah, I got this new like batch of games. I gotta test these, put them on the shelf. The shelf is not got a lot of space though, which is a problem, but I'll figure something out. I gotta figure out like another shelf solution. Maybe I just need more shelves. But it's like, where do I put said shelves? I have some Funkos, okay? Don't hate me for having some Funkos. Not a crazy amount, just like a little bit. Not that many. Going for a couple shows. I have 5 Levi Funkos, okay? I like Levi. From AOT. Don't mind me. Anyway, so I have those on top of this Billy bookcase. So that has 4 shelves. And if I had like 5 shelves, I think 5 shelves would be enough for what I'm working with right now. But as is, the Billy bookcase came with 3 shelves, and I bought an extra shelf recently to add to it to, like, you know, change things up. But like that helps a lot, and it's good, but there's still a lot more that I need to put in place. And there's some that like just don't like work nicely with how it is. Yeah, like my N64, my NES, and my SNES games, those are like the problem. They're just, I don't have them displayed in a nice way. The N64 are just 2 rows on top of each other. It's not great. And then the Super Nintendo, they're just a row, so you can only see the first one. And then the NES were just on top of the Super Nintendo. Which also doesn't really help that much. So yeah, I think if I had one more shelf, it would be good. But it's not like I can get just one more shelf, you know. And if like there's super like cool games or pieces that I would take out and display somewhere, that's the thing that I would maybe do. But I don't really have any of those yet. I don't know. If I got like some of my N64 games and I put like their boxes in like a plastic case behind them, that could maybe look cool because like, some of those would be expensive. I want to get Majora's Mask in box and do that. Like that's an option, but I could also do a Yakuza shelf where I have like all the Yakuza games there and like the steelbooks that I have in the back, so you can see those. And like those would be like the background. Imagine a Kiryu figure in front of the steelbook for Kiwami 2, where you're like, oh, peak cinema. But yeah, it's like I need more space. But it's like I could get another one of those shelves, but I don't know where I would put it. As is, it's in like the corner, and you can only easily see the top 2 shelves. You kind of have to like awkwardly look to see the other ones at the bottom. Which, to be fair, the Xbox 360 games, which are still like good, but like they have, I don't want to display them as much, you know. It's not like I don't want to display them, but like they have a lower priority compared to everything else. Like, do you really need to see that I have 2 copies of Big Bumpin'? No, probably not. Also, you can't play Big Bumpin' on the Xbox One. So I'd have to hook up my original Xbox, or I would need to get a 360 because I don't have the one right now. So, yeah, that's why I was kind of looking at that 360 Slim. I was looking at it, I was like, what is this? I don't remember which model this is. Does this have storage? I'm confused. And then I looked at the back and it said Xbox 360S. I'm like, oh, this is the Slim. This came out after the fact. Alright, I just did a little deep dive on my Hollow Knight achievement. Wanted to get an idea of how long I was playing Hollow Knight for. I think I played for about 3 weeks. I started January 24th, 2020. And then I didn't play much the next day. And then I played the day after a bunch. And then I just kept playing throughout the week. I beat it like after a week or two, maybe. And then there was still like all the DLC stuff in the Pantheons and all that. So that made it obviously take longer. But that's to be expected. Okay, it is 11:37. I'm gonna run into this acre. Okay, so yeah, we have 23 minutes. We've bought 25 inventories. That is just shy of 5. If we can get another 5, then we should be close to 6. And that's obviously, like, good enough, probably. I don't really want Joan to get in a good acre right now, because I don't want to be tempted to stay. But clearly, if I did, and I'm already at 5 mil, if I got another one, we would hit, like, 7, basically. So, clearly 7 is, like, possible in some cases if you have... If the price is high enough, 7 mil is pretty possible in, like, 2-ish hours. Obviously, it wouldn't be 2, but it would be pretty close to 2 at this point, actually. So... But yeah, I don't know where Joan's gonna show up. We're gonna see. So yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, how long... Okay, she's here. This is actually bad, because there's no room here. That's not helpful. So I'm gonna do a crazy thing. Where I take one more inventory from here and then buy. Because I could buy like 2 and then drop 1 up at the store, but I'll just buy 1 now, you know? That'll get us to 26. Like I said, yeah, I'm gonna highlight the acres where I buy, and then I haven't done that at all. So I used the money in D1. And I used in C5. And I also used E5. Does that sound right? I've used E5, which is the police station. I used money in D3 to buy in E5 and also E3. D1 I used to buy in C1. C5 I just bought there. So yeah, I think that looks right. So far only 4 acres have been touched. Which makes sense. Right? Yeah, because it would be like E3, E5, C5, and C1. Those are the only ones I bought in. But I had to move money for that one. Okay, so that's good. So, yeah, then I'll know exactly what needs to be fixed and restored after. And then I don't lose track of anything, and it's nice and simple. And then selling's easier, and yada yada yada. Yada! That's one of my brute... That's a brute impression from Halo. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll perform it again. Sometime. So if I take our number, and we time it. Can I, like, do this correctly? Yeah, okay. So actually, because of the price difference, this is actually going to be 5 mil. 26 will make this 4.992. So yeah, we're 8K off of 9 mil. Or sorry, 5 mil. Jeez. But yeah, basically we were at 5 mil now. And it's 11:41. Means you have 19 minutes left. If I get like one more acre where I can buy 5, then we should be like at 6-ish mil. Maybe I could push 6, but like we don't really have much time outside of that. And again, if I get a good acre, then I could buy a lot, but I don't want to because I have things that I have to do. So I kind of don't want to get the good acre because then I don't want to have to like feel obligated to do it. Also, I could just leave the game running, but that's kind of not it. It would be proof that I didn't do anything off stream though. If I like stopped the stream, left the game running, and then came back because you'd see that Joan was still there. And obviously that wouldn't be possible other way. Okay, let's go down here. I have this inventory, but I feel like I can't really drop it in the police station nicely, so I think I should just like drop it up at the store, probably. But I'm gonna look for Joan real quick to see what's up. Because if I got the museum, I could buy like a decent amount here. But it looks like we're not getting the museum. Tell me it's not this acre, please. No. Okay, I was like, I see someone who has white fur. Don't tell me. I'm just running all over right now. I'm gonna have so much fun putting this money away at the end. I'm gonna have so much fun using all this money for red. I have to drop a lot of extra stuff outside, that's for sure. Don't tell me she's gonna like show up in this acre again. That would be very bad. Technically it is workable, but it would take a lot of extra effort, so I don't really want to do that. Dropping this to the store. I know I said I wouldn't do this much, but I just didn't want to like try to... I didn't want to make that happen. Okay, anyway. Stuff to buy from the store. Don't forget. Don't let me forget. I mean, it's 11:44. I feel like I'm going to get her in one more inventory, and then it's like going to be too risky. And I would rather hit like 6 mil than risk trying to hit more, especially when I don't really have time. So if I can get one more acre where I can like make it happen, I could even ferry turnips out of an acre that like she's in if I've already bought from that acre, or in that acre rather. Like that is an option, and it might be it could be the best call depending on the time. But I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't think she's somewhere good right now. I'm starting to get a little concerned. She could be in D1 right now, which would be bad because there's not a lot of money here. But she's not there. Where is she? What is going on here? Okay, where is she? This is actually, concerning. Like, concerning. Oh. This is a bad acre. Do I think I just move her. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right call. I could have grabbed money and just, like, left, but the money close to here isn't a lot, and there's not a lot of space there either, so... I don't know. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. I could have at least bought one inventory, I guess, but We're gonna just see. Sometimes you gotta just make risks. Or risky decisions, rather. You gotta take risks. Or make them, I guess, if you're trying to be extra. I mean, like, yeah, if she showed up in, like, an acre like that, that's, like, useless. You can't really do much there, but... Okay, 14 minutes left. Like I said, if I can buy, like, 5 more inventories, that's basically 6 mil. And I think that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think 10 mil is, like, pretty possible if you had more time. And the more time pit is, like, purely self-imposed. If I was up earlier, I could make this happen earlier, but not how I'm sleeping lately, so... Okay, I don't know where she is right now. My gut is saying she's at a repeat acre, or she's at the museum. And my gut doesn't know anything, that's just a guess. But she's not at a good acre, right? She's not at one of the 1.9 acres. Okay, we got 12 minutes left now. Let's make something happen. If I hit 6, I'm happy. You know, like 7 is a lot to sell. And I don't know if I'll get 3 spikes in a row. That is kind of like crazy talk as far as I'm concerned, but I think anything's possible. Okay, she is at the museum. Nice. Cool. Told you. Sometimes my gut knows. Okay, right now we have 900k. That is almost enough for 5 inventories. Almost. We can do a little better, though. Maybe. I guess the timing is a little... Yeah. So, like, how much am I picking up right now? That's 300k. 300k plus 900k. That is not 1200k. Well, 1.2 mil is what I meant to say. This can handle 6. Let's just do 6. Right? 6 will give us 6 mil. That's kind of the goal right now. I could maybe push 1 more here, probably. I think I could push 1 more inventory here. But maybe 2, actually. I think I could drop 8 here if I really wanted to, but this is a timing thing. Right? So if I do 6, that's like 15 minutes? No, 18 minutes? Two down here. I guess we can drop here. This will be awkward, but whatever. Nice job, dude. I'm throwing. Oh, we can do this. This will clean it all up. Nice. Okay. Good. Yeah, I mean, so I could have squeezed 2 more inventories out of this acre, but I mean, this will get us to 6 mil, right? And 6 mil's good. I can't complain. 6 mil, like, you're telling me I'm gonna get like 5.5, 7.2, and then 6 mil all back to back? These prices have just been insane. Have I ever had this many good prices in a row? I'm tempted to say no. Okay, I mean, like, 87, 109, 101, 120, 107. That's like the first bit. Then it goes 86, 87, 103, 72, 80, 71. Okay, then 102, 128, 100, 100. That's not the worst, but like, yeah, whatever. 96, 126, 98, 95, 105, 77, 94, 129, 94, 72, 98, 93. 118, 70, 123, 78, 118, 123, 128, right? Like, I guess we've never had, like, ones that are that close altogether. We've had a 120 followed by a 127, but not anything that's, like, consistently this high. Kind of crazy. With 2 spikes in a row, too. I mean, I guess we've had... I had, like, so my first spike happened, and then I don't know what happened the next week, because, like, the 3 weeks after that were 3 spikes in a row. So I have seen 3 spikes in a row before, and technically, that could have been 5 spikes in a row. I just didn't know it, you know? But that was also my first spike, and, like, I was still, like, yeah, anyway. And then we had 2 spikes in a row a couple of other times. But I feel like most times, I haven't bought on one of the weeks, for whatever reason. There's also a bunch of weeks that I don't know how much I spent, and I kind of want to, like, fix that. But, yeah, I don't know. But I guess, what, we're at 26, and now we're doing 32? We at 32? Is that the difference here? Well, I bought 2 and then 7. Sorry, I bought 2 and then 5. I bought 2 and then 5. And that gave me 7. Then I bought 13. That gave me 20. Then I bought 5. Then I bought 1. So that puts me at 26. And then I'm buying 6 here. So yeah, that'll put me at 32 inventories. Which is what we bought 2 weeks ago. Which is 5.6 mil. But this should be actually 6 mil because of the price difference. Which is nice, you know? Actually, I don't need this bag. I actually have enough without that bag. Okay, so we're halfway done this. It's almost 12. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up a little bit after 12. That's okay. I mean, if we get 3 spikes in a row, I would be wacky, right? Like 6 times 7, it'd be 42 mil in profit. Which is, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, we need... I mean, okay, actually, wait. So I have almost 100... Wait a second. That's not correct. I haven't updated my bank. Okay, there we go. So I need 743 mil more. So if I got a spike this week, we'd essentially have 300 mil. Should mean we'd be at, like, almost a third of the way there. Which is pretty cool. And it's a lot of money we've got. If we get another spike, it'd be a lot of money in a short span of time, which would make me feel a little bit more confident about finishing this sooner. But it's very dependent, obviously. Like I said, I've never seen prices this good 3 weeks in a row. And like it needs to line up. So many things need to line up. My schedule, which I'm trying to be better at, right? Like the schedule me showing up with enough time to buy enough to make use of a good week with good prices, that's the only thing that's within my control. And unfortunately, it doesn't feel like it's within my control because sleep is such a thing that I have trouble with. I like to stay up. And I like to sleep in. Well, I don't. It's not liking to sleep in. I like to get enough sleep. And sometimes throughout the week, I don't get enough sleep, so I make up for that. But yeah, so we need 743 mil. 6 times 7, 42. So if this were to be a spike, then we would be at about 300 mil. Be pretty cool. Anyway, let me mark this. This is E5, so I'm gonna mark E5 being somewhere where we bought. Where did I buy? Yeah. Okay. So I think that's. I took from C4, right? Yeah, I took from C4. Okay, so I think I've taken money from 6 acres, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but that's what I'm getting at the moment. That's 4, so we can buy 2 more and just deal with the store quickly and get out of here. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how this has gone. I mean, obviously, like, we'll see how the week goes, but my headcanon is it's gonna be Tuesday or Thursday, but we'll see. Gotta make sure it's not decreasing before anything. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Inventory done yet? Yep. Okay. Somehow I sensed it. Never mind, there's one more. I lied. Okay, we have one more inventory to go. We're almost there. Knowing that I still have to deal with the store, but it should be really quick. Hopefully. I'm gonna just run this one to the store. Am I done? No. It is turn-up time, but I'm like rushing to get out of here right now. This is the last inventory. It's just wrapped up. It's not the best timing. I'm sorry, but I am in a rush actually. So I'm just gonna drop this inventory. I think I purchased about 6 mil. I don't have the exact number offhand. I have to calculate that still. But I think we got 6 mil. Pretty good price this week, 128. I mean, sure, I'm not gonna blame you though. Okay, I'm just gonna check to see if I need any shirts. I don't think I'm gonna buy them today. I'm feeling pressed for time here. I'm just gonna identify them. What is this? Denim shirt. Okay, we don't need anything here. I know, I wish I could sleep. I did not sleep well today. I woke up like before 8 and I was like, what? I tried to sleep more and I don't think it worked too well. But I got on just before 10. And just before 10's good for turn-ups for the most part, but I could do better if it was like 9:30 or 9, but... And maybe not be in such a rush, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. Nothing new from the store today. Nothing else. And yeah, I'm like really tanned. I'm not used to it. It's kind of crazy. Katrina's here tomorrow. I'm gonna do the aerobics in the morning tomorrow. And we're gonna just see how the turn-ups go. Anyway, yeah, I gotta run, unfortunately. But I'll see you maybe soon. And yeah, have a good rest of your day.